I am at 525,000 views on my Iceberg Gym channel off of 462 videos. Now you say, why does the amount of videos and the views matter? Well, essentially, that channel had become a food review type of channel. And in my mind, as I've said before, to break even, I need a couple of thousand views per video, assuming a $5 RPM, 2,000 views, meaning $10 per video. And since I'm mainly reviewing and talking about fast food related items, I consider that breaking even once you factor in the cost of acquiring the food, any type of transportation cost, be it time, vehicle, Uber Eats, things of that nature. And also the trade-off, what I said time, but the trade-off of doing something else to get a couple of dollars, be it doing something online, filling out a survey, or what have you, as in an Amazon M-Turk kind of thing to get a few more dollars. But yeah, will I be making any more videos on that Iceberg Gym channel? As it stands, not for a while. That's pretty much how it stands. Because once I became monetized at approximately 400,000 views, well, at that point, with 462 videos, I'm going to need approximately 924,000 views in addition to those 400,000 views that I got before I was monetized with the 4,000 watch hours in a year, 1,000 subscribers. Meaning the break even point in my mind is 1.324 million views. And at that point, I can reassess what I want to do. And that's pretty much what it comes down to. Because it's fast food, and a video, be it from 5 to 10 minutes, you're going to bring in $5 to $6 per 1,000 views. And you see other people with fast food channels that review those kind of foods. Well, you know what they're dealing with. I guess the immediate goal is to break even and then go from there. And I'm sure breaking even is fine for a lot of people to be like, hey, I got some free food. I reviewed it. I gave my opinion. Now I got some free food. Okay, cool. Almost like a mystery / secret shopper kind of thing. But if you actually want to make some decent amount of change, that's really not going to happen until about 10,000 views, where it can rack off $50, $60 per video. Saying the cost is 10, you get either between $40 to $50 per video, and you can double up reviews if need be to make it something that you do on a regular basis. Obviously, if you get hundreds of thousands of views, as in the reported a week Steph papers, then you can really take your time, hone it in, and actually make it something that you outright do, because you're making $500 or $600 a clip, assuming it's a 5 to 10 minute video. Obviously, Steph Papers does longer videos at times, so you know she could make more than that. I mean, it's just about if you're getting that audience that you want, or the audience responds to you and they like the content that you're putting out, or they run across it. It is what it is. My most popular videos are how-tos and verses. I do some reviews here and there, and actually probably more than here and there, just to break it up a little bit and see if I can do that. But what people like my channel for, based on the views thus far. How to and the verses. How to, people are educated, entertained, versus entertained, could be educated, and people like to give their opinions or see someone else share their same kind of view, or to see if, like, hey, which one's better. And even when I do my regular reviews, people say, hey, you know, that's what this guy thinks about this entree, combo, what have you, and you feel the same way about it. Okay, let me see his other videos, because we may have similar tastes. So I guess this is somewhat of a celebration video, saying, hey, I got 525,000 views on my Iceberg Gym channel. I guess it'd be fair to say that's somewhat of a celebration, but this is just me commenting on it and saying, hey, I need to get to 1.324 to break even. If I somehow was able to get 10,000 views per video, which would take me to 4.62 million views, then I would be able to have a different conversation at that point. And that conversation being, hey, what am I going to review next? How can I batch them up, be at the same location or places nearby, to get some change up in my pocket? Obviously, if I was able to get 100,000 views per video, then that's something I would just outright do, and I would just be making the video saying, hey, let me get my hands on this, let me come up with this idea, and let me put out this type of content. Even somebody like Dame Drops doesn't regularly get 100,000 views. It's reserved for certain people, and he's doing pretty well with his, usually, you know, around 50K range, and whatever his deals are, his other things that he got going on. But I'm just talking in terms of strictly ad revenue, AdSense, how most people get started, and anything else is whatever. But I'm just talking about AdSense. Hey, all I do is give my opinion, review this, compare this, and that's just what it is. So yeah, I feel like I make content worthy of at least 10,000 views per video. And maybe somehow the algorithm could pick something up and start pushing out my content to the right people, and people may find my content acceptable or entertaining or even outright good. And that would be nice. And then I would feel more inclined to make videos in the future. 100,000 views per video, then I would come up with quite a bit of ideas, and I can still batch them up and do multiple things in the same place, but I would be able to really crank them out at that point in time, because it would be worth it. Worth coming up with ideas, worth trying things, worth comparing things of that nature. But yeah, just saying, I have 525,000 views on this Iceberg Gym channel. 524, 535 at the time of this taping, recording, if you will. But it's essentially 525, and it should reflect that within a day or two. Who knows? But yeah, that's where I stand on this Iceberg Gym channel. Happy to get the views, happy to get subscribers, but I'm not inclined to upload anything right now. I'm just gonna let it play out and see what happens. And I said that before in my monetization video, and at this point I put out enough videos where I'm like, okay, I still have videos that should be growing and getting to at least 2,000 views, what have you. I had my how to perfectly reheat refrigerated McDonald's McDouble video that I put up about a week ago, only 24 views. I expected at some point to get a couple thousand views. I was hoping my Pizza Hut spicy double pepperoni and spicy Hawaiian chicken pizza reviews could rack up some views, as that was a timely review the same day it was officially released, but it didn't work out that way. It's kind of hit or miss for me in terms of reviews on that first day, especially nowadays. I got lucky back in the day getting out essentially the same day with those Papadilla reviews where I really racked up the views and got close to almost 10,000 views on the pepperoni Papadilla. 7-Eleven Buffalo Chicken Roller really wasn't any other kind of reviews out there like that, so I was able to take advantage of that and get about 12,000 views and counting. So yeah, I guess you could say that's the direction of the channel. I guess it's a wait and see game, because that critical number for me is at least 2,000 views per video average just to break even. And there's other channels out there beyond the big time ones like Dame Drops, The Endorsement, Steph Papers. I'm just saying those as individual reviewers, and I know there's some other ones, but we have other people, even like Freddie Foodie King, and based on what I've seen, he's not averaging a couple thousand views per video. Poppy Eats, he's a tick under 2,000 views per video. The Endorsement, around 4,000 to 5,000 views per video. Mel's and Chris, about that same range. So, and even once you're getting about 5,000 views per video, that could be approximately $25 or $30 per video. 25 to 30. Take away 10. You're making 15 to 20 per video, and you gotta kind of stack them up, and that's some pocket change that can add up if you save for something, but you really can't do much with it, even at a part-time kind of thing. It's just some pocket change at that point. Even though being fortunate enough to break even is a good thing, but to really kick it into overdrive and get it going, you want to get at least 10,000 views per video, and that'll give you some runway to work with, and it'll make it definitely worth your time. But yeah, I'm definitely repeating myself at this point, and it sounds like I'm getting long-winded, but I'm just acknowledging the fact and thanking the people for the amount of views I have thus far, hoping to get to 1.324 million views very soon in the near future. Had my best view month in January 2022, a little over 25,000 views. So it was ticking up in the right direction, but I don't know how many videos I would want to keep putting out just to break even or not really have that boost. So I guess you could say I'm kind of cutting my losses, if you will, but it's more of a wait and see kind of tactic, as I said before. But hopefully the algorithm kicks up, and it's pushed some videos before for me in the past that's been up for a while. So hopefully the algorithm can push these videos, kick it up, see 100,000 view month, even without me posting. And even if I get like a million view month, then I know I'm cooking, and I know what direction to go in at that point to at least get some more videos and go from there. But yeah, 525,000 views on the Iceberg Gym channel. What's next? I don't know. Iceberg Gym out. Deuces.